I want to get paid. No, I want to get traded. Okay, no one's going to want me because you're valuing me at a certain level.
Right.
Well, that's how much you're worth. Well, then give that to me in terms of salary. No. Running backs in this league are valued right up until the time that they want to get paid as such. And when they say they want to get paid as such and want to find the spot where they can get paid as such, commensurate to their value, a team will allow them to seek that trade, but place upon the team that wants to acquire this player and perhaps pay said player the value that the player is looking for. They will value the player in terms of draft choices at the level that the player says, oh, pay me at that level. No, we won't pay you at that level, but we'll value you at that level in draft choices to the point where you won't find the partner to pay you because they might be willing to pay you that money as a free agent, but that money on top of the draft capital? I don't think we can do that. But Jonathan Taylor says, pay me as such. The answer is no. Let me go seek a trade. Okay, but the trade is commensurate to the value that normally would be associated with the salary you want that we won't give you. And you're wondering why running backs are pissed off and zooming with each other.
I'm feeling this. I'm your professor, I will test you in the worst way. Don't bring a scantron, pop quizzes all day. Cause of our chemistry, we do biology. What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving, subscribe or die trying. You see the thumbnail, you see the clip. I'm gonna use this football as a reference for life in America and football at the same time. So work with me on this one. Rich Eisen, appreciate it was a great clip. Talking about how running backs in the NFL are undervalued and they always get screwed, right? And, you know, they produce, they do a great job, and for doing a great job, they get kicked to the curb and we can't pay you for it. But if you are a different position and you halfway produced and you got hurt and you didn't take a lot of punishment, people will look at your potential and not your production. If you're different, but I also asked the question because, you know, it's talking about Jonathan Taylor, as you see in the clip. You know, who else had it? Dalvin Cook's having that same problem. He just got signed, though. Kareem Hunt, Leonard Fournette. And then I asked the question, it seemed like Christian McCaffrey didn't have this problem. Overworked, got hurt. Team decided, hey, well, you know, we're going to do right by you. We're going to trade you somewhere else like your hometown, and they're going to pay you. So only the white running back got that, huh? I'm just saying that when it comes to that workhorse thing, the workhorse dynamic, you know, he fell off. Well, just put him somewhere, put him in a great situation and pay the man, and you'll see some great results. Interesting. But this is what happens when you undervalue people, you know. And we got to talk about it in the sense of when you undervalue somebody, you always think you can replace them. And the issue with that is what? Everybody can't be replaced. I think Moneyball was a great movie. It's a great story. It worked out well. But you can't Moneyball everything. And I think what happens when somebody does their job and you shortchange them, and I also made a comment about the Giants. The Giants overpaid their quarterback, who's maybe average, below average, and underpaid their running back, who's above average. And that same overpaid quarterback is just gonna get a ball to the underpaid running back, so he can look good. And they're gonna say, you know what, we can get somebody else just like him. No, you can't. And it's funny because when people think there's a huge market for something, and they throw excellence out the window, they throw great out the window. And they go, well, we're gonna get this one for a few years and that one for a few years and that one for a few years, and then when you wind up in a situation like this, the NFL has 17 games now, so they're pass happy, pass happy, pass happy, and you're not supposed to touch the quarterback, right? But what you did was you opened yourselves up for what? More injuries to the quarterback. Because these edge rushers ain't getting slower, they getting faster. They coming. Oh, they coming. So what happens when you get your quarterback hit too much? How are we gonna slow it down? We're gonna have to run the ball. But guess what? I ain't wanna pay a running back. So now the running back I got it can't really keep it, you know, can't really keep the defense honest. Cause the one that everybody respected, that was producing, we didn't value him like that. And like Rich Eisen was talking about, if we can get rid of you, you're up here. But if we gotta pay, but we're not gonna pay you up here, we wanna pay you down here. And if you take the deal, we're gonna exceedingly we used you up here, but now we're gonna use you really up here. And it's like, oh, okay. Interesting. So how about I just not block like that? We got a problem? How about the running backs start turning into the quarterbacks and the receivers? How about I slide? I run out of bounds. I don't go for the extra yard. I gotta. This job is very punishing. I gotta protect myself. How about I just don't dive? No jumping over, no jumping over the pile. No. If the hole ain't really open like that, we just plop down. Hey man, I couldn't do it, man. And every now and then just break one. He's got potential, man. Look at him. It's like, yeah, we're gonna play this potential game all day long. And the issue with this, ultimately is when you want to cheat somebody else, you're gonna ultimately cheat yourself. That's all that's gonna happen. You're gonna ultimately cheat yourself, and then and this mindset puts people in a bad spot. Here's what I'm saying: the Colts don't want to pay their running back, and they got a rookie quarterback. That ain't gonna go well, because you're gonna need your running back. That's all I'm saying. You know, I know y'all want superstar quarterback and receivers, but to get a quarterback to be a superstar, you know what he needs for about 3, 4, 5 years? A great running back. That's what he needs. And all you Cowboy fans, y'all know what I'm talking about. Zeke made Dak look very good. Zeke and Amari Cooper. No disrespect to Dak. No disrespect to Dak. But I'm just saying, you know, Derrick Henry been, carrying Tennessee on his back. Y'all got an issue with that? I had to pay him, right? You see how it is when he's not in the game. You know, we can't keep up with these people throwing all the time. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. They're putting up the same. They're not putting up 35 and 42 points on a regular basis. They're still in the bracket of 28 and under. You can get that. You can get that. Because the defense that's used to being passed on gets very soft, and that constant contact wears them down faster. But I'm saying it as a euphemism for life, because every time you think you can underpay somebody and replace them with somebody else, you wind up hoping to hit the lottery with somebody, because you realize you've let go of a lot of people that you should have kept. And then you find yourself, we need to draft somebody just like the person we got rid of. Lord have mercy. And then we need to get rid of them for somebody that we don't have to pay. And then we need to draft somebody just like the 2 people that was dogs that we got rid of. You keep playing this game, you wind up with nothing. Winners keep winners. Just saying. Stop valuing people and overpaying people who aren't performing and underpaying people who are. Because you're going to wind up with an overpaid, underperforming roster. Because you send people the message that being excellent doesn't pay. So being average does. So tell me what you think. Like, share, subscribe, or die trying. Catch y'all on the next one. Peace.
You ever been at the top of the universe? I'm gonna take you there.